designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Hampton.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Lion. Ready.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now Mayfield lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
A minute 55 left to go in the 1st half of play. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Mayfield now from the 50. Airing this one out for Evans.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans, 49 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Buccaneers 14. Chargers 7.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff running left, Irving.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake. Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And a catch right side by Evans.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
180.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
It's a loss of 2.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Oh, hit
as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On Herbert, his third interception. And the Bucs are going to take over here up near the 40.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range.
This is caught by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Mayfield on play action.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chargers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Throwing, Mayfield. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now he's going to step up and run. Now a deep one for Johnston.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out. Now Mayfield cannot get away. He's taken down in the end zone. It's a safety and 2 points. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Set. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll toss right side to Hampton. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
The Chargers, first down.
Here's Herbert. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
4-yard line.
Hey, go lion.
Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Lad McConkey from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Chargers 16.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards.
And the Buccaneer first down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
5-9, 5-9. Crowd right. Ready.
They will run for it with Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Chargers 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That is caught inside the 5. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
59. Let's go. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. And he's got it. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
To Quentin Johnston. A pickup of 2.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
2-yard line.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Hampton will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
23.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Mayfield to throw it. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Mayfield down. Airing this one out for Evans. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the the Chargers are right back in this football game.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Set. Set.
Here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Hampton.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll work inside here, Hampton.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Cap. Crowd right. Go.
Herbert going to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We'll watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Give here to Hampton.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Go.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, go lion. Ready.
Hampton going to try to punch it in.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Omari and Hampton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Set.
Herbert.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Set. 380. Set.
On the give, this is Hampton. Fights through and now a crease. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And the final
seconds. That one should just about put a capper on this game.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most